inflicted at the Carlisle Indian Industrial School in Pennsylvania have lingered through the generations.
Thousands of students from more than 140 tribes attended the school between 1879 and 1918, but some did not come out alive.
Elizabeth Shores tells us about Orange Shirt Day, dedicated to remembering both the survivors and the victims of Indian boarding schools.
According to the Carlisle Indian School Project, Carlisle was one of at least 408 federal Indian boarding schools in the U.S. The schools were meant to assimilate indigenous children into American society by erasing their native heritage. Two indigenous boys who lived in North Dakota, Edward Upright and Amos LaFramboise, were sent to Carlisle in 1879. They were among the 186 children who died at the school, and their bodies are only just now coming home. The project's website says that many students were subjected to both physical and sexual abuse at Carlisle and the other boarding schools.
My father has shared a lot. He shared from, his first years in life until he was 6 years old when authorities came to take him and his two younger siblings. He told me about the day. He remembers all of it. He remembers, the punishment, the cruelty.
Yellow Bear says the trauma inflicted on her father has carried over into following generations. She says it was a cycle she had to break. She says the butterflies and dragonflies in the mural she's been working on with fellow artist Melanie Moniz represent resilience and strength. Moniz says they are also seen as carriers of spirits. The 18 flowers in the mural represent the 18 Indian boarding schools that have been identified so far in North Dakota alone.
The hope and the goal of this mural is to empower those most impacted and bring awareness, because ultimately we can't create a better North Dakota if we don't have all of the truth and all of the discussions on the table.
In 2022, the Interior Department reported that more than 500 children had died across the 400 schools identified in the U.S. They said they found 50 grave sites, but that they'd likely find more. In Bismarck, I'm Elizabeth Shores, reporting for Your News Leader.
A remembrance walk will be held tomorrow from 2 to 6 p.m. starting at Custer Park. The finished mural will be unveiled around 3:30 at Art Alley.